Hey guys, Michigan Prepared here. Listen, well, here's the quick and dirty, alright? I don't know how long this video is going to be, but here I am at home, taking the little dog outside, wherever the hell he just disappeared to. Bandit, where you at? You see him right there, that little white spot. There he is. Mr. Bandit. Yeah. Anyway, taking the dog outside, and after looking at some news and watching a couple other YouTubers, and man, all right guys, this stuff is getting absolutely crazy. All right, Ukraine is demanding the evacuation, or no, China is demanding evacuation of all of its citizens out of Ukraine. The U.S., the private citizens, they're demanding that they evacuate Ukraine. Russia's calling all of its troops back. They're moving their troops back instead of advancing. Everybody is, scrambling to get some sort of radiation training, radiation pills, bunkers built, you name it, it's happening. It's scary stuff. In a video that I released a while back, I told you guys, I says, I wasn't sure, basically what Russia was going to do, when they were going to do it. I kind of, expect something to happen for sure. Like I told you guys in one of my other videos, I figure the likelihood is pretty high. Sorry, I don't smoke in my house, so unfortunately it's on video. Anyway, guys, so with all these evacuations taking place out of Ukraine, with everybody getting like super panicked as far as trying to get the radiation pills, radiation suits, and training, and you name it, I think the likelihood that Russia's going to strike Ukraine with a nuke is extremely likely. You even have experts in the U.S. saying the likelihood is at like 60-some% right now. For those of you who watch Canadian Prepper, his video just released, and yeah, it's he goes a lot more in depth, guys. I don't think it's really not that necessary to go that in depth. It's just the stuff that's happening. All right. You need to be aware of it. You need to be aware, alert to what's going on without having to deal with all that other BS. So, yeah, that's what's going on, guys. Everybody's being evacuated out of Ukraine, except for the troops that the U.S. has over there, and the CIA agents and whoever else is over there, helping Ukraine, whatever the case may be. But, yeah. The fact that Russia's moved a lot of its nukes into Belarus, which is a great launching point for them. The fact that they're actually pulling their troops back instead of advancing into Ukraine, that's another red alert. I mean, it's just, all right, get stocked up, guys. Get your water, get your food, get whatever now. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Maybe. Right here, if I can get my arms right, right here is a couple pipes that go from my wood stove, which is currently under this tarp over here. Gonna be moving that, and I got tomorrow off too, so I'm gonna be moving that into my house tomorrow, getting it ready. Basically, guys, we filled our freezers today. We stocked up on water today. I had a delivery from Absol Water Company. They delivered me a shit ton of water, cases of bottled water and 5-gallon jugs alike. All the empty jugs, 5-gallon jugs that I had, I filled with tap water, and I wrote tap water on it, and I put some water purification tablets in it, and those are stored away. So right now I have probably, if I had to guess, probably about 150 gallons of water stored away. I know that's not a whole lot, but that's primarily just for drinking and cooking, and for That little guy there. That little guy. Don't worry about that little guy. He'll just tear up your ankles. Ain't that right, Bandit? Ain't that right, Bandit? Bandit Cam. That's my little buddy. That's my sidekick right there, guys. Anyway, so I went to Lowe's today and I picked up some more stovepipe, just because I needed some more length. Story of my life. Anyway, so I took the wife to Lowe's, picked up some more stovepipe, and basically I was explaining to her on the way the reason, I don't want to spend the money. I had a lot of major bills due this week, and it left me pretty broke. But I got a good majority of them paid out of one paycheck, which is nice. Anyway, I was basically explaining to her, here's the situation. I'm kind of worried if Russia plans on striking Ukraine, okay? I'm kind of worried that they might try to, detonate a couple of their strategic nuclear weapons in the atmosphere, creating, an EMP, which has been talked about before. You guys should be aware of it. But if they knock out the power everywhere, guys, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be warm. I'm going to have water. But my worry is if they're going to strike Ukraine with a nuke, I feel like they're going to maybe simultaneously or just before they strike Ukraine, they're going to do something to the U.S. And I don't think they're going to bomb us directly. However, I think and I feel like they might detonate some sort of nuke to wipe out our power grid, to make everything go dark. That's one scenario that I kind of feel like might happen. Or if our government hears about a nuke getting ready to go off from Russia to Ukraine, they might just black out our media. They might black everything out to basically minimize panic. Because for those of you who watch Canadian Prepper, again, on his video, he just, and I don't have the thing here on my phone, sorry, there's going to be no screenshots, no nothing like that. But basically, the West, the U.S., is coming up with plans on how to control mass panic should a nuke go off in Ukraine, because they're expecting mass panic here in the U.S. Sorry, I had something on my phone. Anyway, yeah, they're expecting mass panic here, and they're trying to figure out how to control it. Well, one good way to control it would be to keep us in the dark, maybe even quite literally. You knock out the power grid, you knock out communications, you knock out the internet. Shit, we don't know we're none the wiser until like an hour or two later we hear the aftermath of a big boom, which would be a nuke going off in Ukraine a couple hours ago. It's going to take a minute for the sound wave to travel, but they're saying from reports that I've read and stuff, if a nuke goes off overseas, you will hear it, but it might take a couple hours. So I don't know how much truth there is to that. Obviously, we've never been in this situation before. I guess only time will tell. Either way, guys, that's just a quick update. I feel like something's going to happen here in the U.S., even though Russia is primarily going after Ukraine at the moment. But you can't rule it out, guys. I foresee them doing something to the U.S. or the U.S. intentionally doing it to keep us in the dark so there's not mass panic. Either way, have some cash on hand, guys. Get some cash out of the bank. Have some cash on hand if you don't already. It's going to be a good barter item. If all your cash is in the bank right now and everything happens to go dark, there's going to be nothing to barter with. Granted, if they wipe out our power grids and we're in the dark for, I don't know, however long, could be years. Cash is going to be pretty much worthless. Your bartering items, whether it be your coffee, your batteries, your flashlights, bullets, gunpowder, Band-Aids, gauze, toothpaste, toothbrushes, shit like that. That's going to be some good barter items. Cash is going to be worthless eventually, but I would still have some cash on hand, like ASAP. That way, you know, if we do go in the dark, at least then you can still hurry up, go to the store, pay cash for items before cash becomes pretty much pointless and worthless. That's what I would do. Have at least 200 bucks on you if you guys can afford to. Unfortunately, I'm piss poor broke this week, so I'm kind of screwed, but I have a lot of shit that I need, that I'm going to need already, so I'm not really too worried about it. Everything else I can kind of, you know, scavenge up. I know where there's a lot of scrap yards, junk yards, and a lot of old abandoned farmhouses with a lot of useful stuff sitting outside, so I'm not too worried about it. As far as food goes, again, y'all already know that I'm already stocked up. I did move a lot of my supplies over the past couple days. This is my second day off. I moved some yesterday, I moved some today. They're buried, they're watertight. There's oxygen absorbers in the totes, there's moisture absorbers. So I'm good to go. I'm good to go. And the way I buried them, you know, it doesn't, you can't tell anybody was there pretty much. I did a pretty good job. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that good of a job, but I did. So all my stuff's hidden. I got a supply of propane here. I got another propane tank here. Up over, you can't see it. Anyway, there's a structure, if I could point right, up over here with the slide you see on it. I got a couple propane tanks over, I got them everywhere. And then, of course, fucking glare from the light. You can't see it. Anyway, I got a chicken coop right there. And right now my chickens are laying. I'm getting about 6 to 8 eggs a day, so we'll be good on that front. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need. I'm really thinking something's gonna happen. I feel like most definitely Ukrainians are gonna have a one or several low-yield nuclear weapons hit in the hands of Russia. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, guys. I hope not, but it is what it is. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I got my IOSAT tablets. I got extra food for my buddy down here who's itching his butt. Ain't that right, Bandit? Bandit! Hey! Yeah, you. Look, you're famous. Sort of. Look. Where you at? Alright. Well, you can barely see him. But anyway. Yeah, I got extra food for him and a couple of the other dogs in the house, and I don't think there's much more I need. Yeah, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to think, you know, am I good? Am I not good? About the only thing I need to do is run out to my mom's house and grab my solar, should everything go to hell. And I got plenty of fuel in the truck, so should be good there. Anyway, guys, get prepared. Stay safe. It's getting crazy. It is getting absolutely insane. You know, as I started making these videos, I had a slight inclination that it might get this bad. But I even thought I was talking shit to myself. I thought I was hyping myself up. And turns out, no, I'm really not. It's really getting that bad. If all these countries are pulling their people out of Ukraine, making them get out immediately, the U.S. is putting new sanctions on China. It's pissing off China. So China might react now. Apparently we cut off their chip supply or something like that. I'll have to look into that further. But yeah, guys, it's getting bad. It's getting real bad. So get stocked up. With that being said, I'm just kind of repeating myself now. So y'all stay safe out there. Keep your heads on a swivel. Hopefully we'll be around to make another video tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Keep your heads on a swivel. Stay safe. Mission Prepared out.